Fear is the number one killer of dreams. In this video, I will talk about how fear affects entrepreneurs and practical ways to overcome fear. Everybody has fear. That's what I want us to know. But the difference is whether we react or respond to challenges of fear. So don't let fear hold you back. So welcome to this channel, my friends and people across the world. In this channel, I share wisdom that blends psychology, business, and leadership. I am His Royal Highness Eze Pharmacist Emeka Ogbonna, Enyi of Ami. I'm a pharmacist. I am a king, and I'm a businessman. Let me tell you something. Most entrepreneurs don't fail because of money. They don't fail because they don't have connections. They don't fail because they lack ideas or creativity. They fail because of fear. They fail before they even start because of fear. Fear kills dreams faster than anything. Fear kills dreams faster than poverty. Fear creates paralysis. The mind magnifies what can go wrong. Our mind is the center, is the instrument fear uses. And then when this force, the energy of fear comes, we forget that our mind has the capacity to, we have the capacity to use our minds against fear. Instead of acting, many entrepreneurs keep planning forever. It's a sign of fear. They keep making sure that everything is normal, everything is correct before they start. Is a sign of fear. In Igbo land, in my community, we say, Odi andole jog, wojo. That is, how many are we to go and fight this war? That statement is a statement of fear. That if when we are not prepared, when we don't have we are enveloped by fear, we're enwrapped by fear, we now begin to ask, oh, we're not prepared, we cannot do this, we cannot do that. So I have planned to start this channel, for instance, for a long time. One thing will hold me for over 1 year. I will say, people will say, has any other king in Igbo land started a channel like this? You know, am I supposed to talk about these issues of teaching people about blood type diets? Am I supposed to talk about health even though I'm a pharmacist? Am I supposed to talk about business? You know, I'm the king. Am I supposed to come and talk about business? Am I supposed to talk about leadership? These are all fears, finding logic to be meaningful. So fear comes in various ways. It comes in various ways. Fear, disguises itself as logic, comes as rationalization, it comes as excuses. So people say, I am just being careful, or the timing is not right. You're just being afraid. You're just being afraid. Because the timing will never be right. Remember, I don't know whether you know it, that the visible world that we see, our five senses, what we can use our five senses to perceive in the world is only less than 1% of what the world is. So definitely, if we are human beings as we are, we must have fear. You don't have the complete picture in doing anything. So what do? When you know this, you do the thing, or despite the fear, despite this condition that you don't know everything, you do the thing anyway. So you leave the other one to the hands of the universe. The one you don't know, you leave it in the hands of the universe. That's all you can do. And move on. So in truth, it is fear that is pretending to be wisdom in bringing on logic with which to procrastinate. So fear is rooted in the subconscious. We don't know that it is rooted in the subconscious. We don't know that it has a place, it has a house, it has a library. It has a strong house in our subconscious mind. And how did it get there? It got there by when we were little children. Our parents planted fear into us. They planted the elements that we interpret as fear. When we were little children, that we are just like a sponge. Anything you put will soak. Anything you put will soak. That is when some of these elements of fear were planted inside us. Our friends, our family beliefs, through our family beliefs, through our friends, through our school, through our maybe faith, whether we are Christians, Muslims, Hindu, the challenges and the shortcomings in those faiths are planted inside us. So without realizing it, we become prisoners of invisible walls. And we don't know that we are prisoners of these walls. There are walls around us that are built by our families, by our friends, our brothers and sisters, by our schoolmates, by our school teachers. So these are the things, when we understand them, you understand that first, we are handicapped. We must not know all the things that concerns everything. It is not possible because what we have, what our senses, the capacity, the capability our senses gives us, does not give us the ability to know everything. When we know that we should act in spite of fear, despite fear. So, how to overcome fear? One is clarity of purpose. You to the level that you understand that this thing is good. This is a good value that I've created. You pursue it. When your why, your purpose is strong enough, fear weakens. When your purpose is strong enough, fear weakens. And then, like we said, small wins, little by little. When you have our people used to say one proverb, he said, little by little, it is little by little that you lick a hot soup. That a hot soup is licked little by little. What it means is that when you have a big challenge, you can solve that big challenge by taking it little, by dividing the challenge into little pieces and then solving the little. And by the time you begin to win those little endeavors, those little challenges that you've been taking, you build confidence. So little wins, step by step today, each will build your confidence. Each victory in this win, these small little wins, will build confidence in you. So anytime you want to start a business, no matter how big it is, you can divide it into small units and then begin a little, like our people have said in that proverb. So the other one is that you can reframe. You can use your mind. You can use the power of your imagination. You can recreate the element of fear and then make the fear to provide the energy to overcome it. You now remember the Hermetic principles, the principle of polarity, for instance, because there is fear, there is opposite of fear. So since there is fear, it means that there is something that is as strong, that is going to be benefit from when you conquer the fear. So if you want to do something and something is holding you back, know that there is something that you will gain when you overcome the fear. So these thoughts, when you put it in your mind, can help you provide the energy, the fuel with which to face that fear and conquer it. So another one is you surround yourself with courage. Surround yourself with courage. How do you do that? Make sure that the people you listen to are the people who help shape your mindset. Remember that the birds of a feather, they flock together. So the people you listen to, your friends, as they discuss and joke and laugh, they are shaping your mindset. So you choose People that will give you a good mindset, a growth mindset, a mindset of creativity, mindset of ability to overcome fear. These are the ways to, to surround yourself with courage. You stay with builders, not doubters, not people who will always look down on you, who will always criticize and see the wrong that is in what you're doing. People who all say it's a cup you hold, that it is half empty, or they won't see that it is half full. So you run away from such environment. So there's a saying too in our Igbo land where it says Uchoje adịghị anjo. It's something you have to have in mind so that those people who are around you, they have their own mindset, they have their own reasoning, they have their own ideas about what you want to do. So as they criticize you, don't count on what they have criticized. Know that you're operating from a different level of frequency, because you're operating from that frequency will not help them to really understand what you're saying. It will not help them to know where you're going. It is only you that have details of where you're going and how you want to get there. You may not even know how to get there, but you're sure that you're going to get there. So it is you that has clarity. So their advice is just advice. You either take it or you leave it. But to overcome fear, don't allow the minds, the ideas of other people to stop you from what you want to do. But if you allow your thoughts to be ruled by fear, they will kill your destiny. Your destiny, those thoughts will kill your destiny. They'll kill the seed of the destiny. So courage is not the absence of fear. That's what I want us to know. Courage. Let me tell you, maybe I would have called a name. There is a name that is known all around this country. When I visited him some years ago, to come to be in my book launch, to be the person that would make presentation of my book. I went with somebody. And then I don't used to barb my hair. I used to don't barb my beards. I used to look somehow. And he never saw me before. He used to, see me once in a while or so in the newspaper. And when he saw me, he was afraid. He saw me, he was afraid. And then we were in a banquet eating in his house and then talking. Anytime I didn't know if I'm eating, I wanted to eat, I'll look down to my food, he'll be looking at me. If I raise my head to look towards him, he will now, rise up. So the person I came with was looking at him. So when we left, when we were going, the guy said, "Nah, boy, it's like this guy was afraid of you." I said, "How?" He now described this one that I said. That thing pointed because he's a strong person in the country that is known around the world. And I felt that, oh, this person, so he's afraid of me because he's thinking that I could be something that he didn't know. That shows that almost everybody in this world has fear, no matter who that person is. And like I said, the foundation of that for all of us is because we just know our five senses can only perceive less than 1% of what is happening in the world, what the world is all about. So courage is not that there is no fear. Courage is not that there is no fear, but it is your ability to take action despite fear. So don't allow fear to stop you. So if you are an entrepreneur, hear this clearly. The enemy is not out there. The enemy is not out there. The enemy is fear. And that fear, that enemy is within you. That enemy is in your subconscious mind. That enemy was planted there without you knowing. But we are trying to get you to know that it is there. And for you to know that it's there now, for you to have that awareness, it means that it has started losing its power. So fear kill, but you have to kill it. And your dream, if you don't kill it, your dream will not come true. And for your dream to live, you have to kill that spirit of fear. So don't let fear hold you back. Step forward with courage, because the world is waiting for what you carry. You're a special person. There is no two persons that are carrying the same thing in this world. You're a special person. You have a message to the world. Bring this message. Don't allow fear to allow this message decay and go down with you in the grave. Release the message. The world needs it. If this message spoke to you, like this video, share it with someone who needs courage. Subscribe for more wisdom on business, psychology, and leadership, on Igbo wisdom and Igbo proverbs. Until next time, remain courageous. Thank you.